Hi guys, Starfall here. Going to bring you more Go Battle League battles here. Several days ago, Go Battle League went to Ultra League, so now my ranking is rank A 2454. So I'm going to lead with Cloyster and ranking with Giratina altered Snorlax. I'm going to switch that last position to Charizard or Swampert. So Cloyster beats a lot of the meta-defining Pokemons like Giratina Altered, Alolan Mark, and Clefable, and Articuno and Swampert. So it also has a niche against Cresselia. So on PvP Pog, it doesn't beat Cresselia that much here because PvP Pog goes with Hydro Cannon. Hydro Pump. But if you go only with Ice Wind, you can actually beat Cresselia. But it also depends on whether Cresselia goes only with Moonblast or whether the Moonblast gets debuff on Cloyster. So it's a complicated matchup, but usually you don't need to worry a lot about this matchup. According to my experience, either Pokemon in the bank can farm Cresselia down. Then you lose switch advantage. But yeah. So first matchup we are up against Giratina Altered. Is switching to Red Steel. We fire off one Ice Wand and switch to Charizard. This is not a red, but it's definitely very favorable to us. So we spend the shield and farm down. We also get off one Dragon Claw. So it's fine. It's not the ideal situation, but it's fine. We can fire off two Blast Burn to this Mewtwo Armored, and they have to shield, and they are taking down a lot of health. So then we come in with Giratina Altered. They come in with their own Giratina Altered, but we can switch to Cloyster. Then they are locked against our Cloyster. One Ice Wand and a few Ice Shard can finish it. I think they cannot take us down. Cloyster is actually a monster here. It depends on their lineups. If they have a Red Steel and a counter user, you will get into some trouble. So next matchup we are up against an Charizard, a shiny Charizard. It looks cool, but it can beat Cloyster. So they switch into Cresselia. We also fire off one Ice Wand before we switch out. But here, unfortunately, we are caught up by a Grass Knot. So what I'm deciding to do here is to switch in Charizard to catch up the next Grass Knot. But it's fine. But so this is a situation where using Grass Knot and Moonblast can be a very embarrassing situation. So both moves are not super effective against, are not effective against Charizard. That's unfortunate. They switch into the Charizard, but they are in an energy disadvantage. So not a good situation for them. Even though our Giratina Altered in the bank is weak to Alolan Mark, we have a shield, and Alolan Mark is not at full health, and it's also debuffed by our Cloyster. So shouldn't be a difficult matchup for us. Giratina altered with one shield up in the late matchups. It performs really well. So here I'm using Shadow Claw. I believe I will switch to Dragon Breath later. Okay, we won this matchup. The next one, we are faced with a fellow Cloyster. Not shiny. Yeah, we're not shiny either, so yeah, I guess it should be a fair matchup. Okay, we are switching out late because so they have a few counters coming in, and that's very good for them. So Toxic Rock against Charizard, not a good situation for them. The Sludge Bomb will do a significant amount of damage to us by 1 KO and this range, and we can farm it down. A low landmark. We need to come back in with our Cloyster. So this is a tricky situation since our Giratina altered are countered by both their Cloyster and their Alolan Mark. We have to deal with this Alolan Mark with our Cloyster. If not finishing it, at least putting it very low, then we have a chance with our Giratina altered. Okay, it looks like we are not putting up with that, just let it go. Okay, so next matchup, we're facing against an Red Steel, obviously not a good matchup for us. We fire off one Ice Event, so Red Steel cannot get to the Fox Blast before you. So we shielded that Fox Blast and switched to Giratina altered. Since their Red Steel is debuffed, we don't need to shield. But then they switch to their own Giratina by its original form. Shadow Ball will kill, Ominous Wind won't kill, but it will put us very low and they can farm. But even though that's what they want, we are totally fine with it. Because we can farm with our Cloyster, they cannot kill us. I expect them to come back in with their Red Steel. Here is the other disadvantage. Sorry, the other advantage that Cloyster has over Articuno. It can fire off that Hydro Pump to threat the Red Steels. But Articuno has nothing to offer against a Red Steel. I mean, luckily they have a Meganium in the back, so we have Charizard. Nothing Meganium has to offer can threat our Charizard, so that's an easy one for us. Okay, next matchup. Here's the situation we were talking about. Cloyster against Cresselia. Cresselia is a very popular lead, and let's see how Cloyster performs here. They fire off their first Moonblast. I believe we should shield that. We should have shielded that. If not, we are very likely to lose that matchup. Let's see what we are doing here. Okay, they're using their future sight. I believe they will. Okay, we'll get to the Ice one first. They blocked it. And they get to another charge move, so we lose barely. It's fun, since Giratina altered can put up a fight with an energy lead against almost everything. But let's see what they have in the bag. If that's a very hard counter to Charizard, then we lose. I believe our only play here is to switch in the Charizard to catch a Flash Cannon. I'm not sure if it did that here. Looks like no. Okay, we'll come in with Charizard to farm down this Registeel, but they switched, and that's a Poliwrath, so a happy lose here. I would just quit. Okay, interestingly, they are using a Dynamic Punch. Looks like they want to give us some hope here, but it won't happen. Just won't happen. What? I do not understand what they're doing here. Okay, that timing out. What does this Poliwrath have? No. Okay, next matchup we are against an Charizard in the lead. This is a Dragon Claw. They cannot get to the Blast Burn before us. Before we get to the Ice Wand. Okay, looks like they are going to straight up sacrificing this Charizard. This is a Blast Burn. We block it and finish Charizard. Because it's a CMP type, we didn't charge it at all, and we get an extra Ice Shard. Okay, Registeel comes in. We just stay here, fire off as much energy as possible. So hopefully we can fire off 2 Ice Wands, but now they won't let us. So we come in with Charizard. They switch to Giratina Altered, we switch into our own Giratina Altered. But here's the thing, they have Dragon Breath, and we have Shadow Claw. We cannot beat them. And plus they have the shield advantage. They shielded 2 Dragon Claws here. Looks like we are shielding and want to get off another Dragon Claw so that it will be low enough and we can put it down with a Dragon Claw from the Charizard. But the situation is that their Dragon Breath is doing so much damage. I don't think this Charizard can tank a single. Whoa, they are going for Fox Blast. Okay, that's a GG. Well played. Next matchup. Okay, that's a familiar matchup. Cloyster against Articuno. They are winning the same tie. That's fine. Looks like we are over tapping or something. Okay, but we don't need to shield anything, though the Hurricane will hurt, but it's not so much, after those Ice ones. Okay, they're going straight up Ice one, that's interesting. They switch to Excavalier, and we are switching to the hard counter Charizard. You don't need to do anything, just fast move down, because it's 4 times weak to fire. Okay, then they come back in with their Giratina Altered. We can fire off a lot of Dragon Claws. Did we fire off 3? Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, they are in a very bad situation, so they decide to leave. Next matchup. Okay, Cloyster against Swampert. You only go with the Ice Wand, but you still need to shield those Earthquakes. If you get off 2 Ice Wands before their Earthquake, you might not need to shield it. But if you let them get off 1 Earthquake, then you need to shield the falling up Hydro Cannons. Without doubt. Okay, so they switch into Snorlax. We switch into Charizard. Not sure if this is a good move or not. But clearly, we cannot take down the Snorlax with our Cloyster, then we lose our switch advantage. Oh, that's unfortunate. We cannot get off that blast burn and they take us down, so it's clear lose for us. Yeah, that's this team's biggest flaw. It doesn't take care of that Snorlax so well. And also doesn't take care of this Lapras so well. Let's see how this matchup goes. Cloyster against Lapras. If we get off 2 Hydro Pumps, we win. Oh, they switch into Red Steel and they are catching up and they are catching a Hydro Pump. That's very good. So we can switch into Charizard and just farm down. And let's see. So we have an Blast Burn stored. Blast Burn, whatever comes in, that would be Lapras, so they shielded that. I didn't shield this Surf. That might be a mistake. Oh. So I end up have to shield this Surf. Oh, that's too bad, I believe. So, except Charizard, we don't have too much to offer against that Lapras. Even though Hydro Pump can do a decent amount of damage, but it's still resisted. So Giratina is too weak to its ice moves. But here, a good situation is that we switch into Giratina to catch that Surf. And it's very lucky that they didn't fire off the Ice Beam, sorry. Okay, this is a shield baiting. No. Okay, then we correctly shield this Shadow Ball, and it looks like a good situation for us. We can get off. Wow. Okay. We switch in too early. Oh, but here the timer is also an issue. Yeah, we win anyway. We either won with 2 Pokemon or we won with by beating them. But maybe they have a small window to win this. They can farm down our Cloyster, but I'm not sure if. Yeah, it's tricky. It's very close. It's a difficult decision for them. Okay, now we come to the final set that leads us to rank 9. Here we are rocking with Cloyster, Giratina-A, and the Swampert. So since I'm a very new PvP player, I don't have so much Stardust and don't have a Swampert ready to use. So this Swampert basically I spend all my Stardust on it, and so that's why I was rocking with Charizard before. Now I have this Swampert ready. I decided to rock with Swampert to just see how it performs in this team, and it performs very good. It's meta for a reason. Okay, so they switch into their top case. We switch into our Swampert, and 2 Hydro Cannons should be enough, but the shield isn't up. Okay, we decide to come back in with our Cloyster. That's a risky farm, but it pays off. So we don't need to shield our Cloyster and switch into Giratina to finish this Charizard. Yeah, that's a good game. Okay, next matchup we are against this Lapras again. Shiny Lapras. They have the same color, but they are shiny or not. Not fair, really. They're doing more damage. I was kidding here. So I believe a better strategy, if you really want to win the lead, you can shoot the first serve. I mean, I believe you will have to shield one serve if you want to win this matchup very clearly. So here they're getting another serve. 2 more serves or 1 more serve plus some ice shards will take us down, but we can take down this Lapras before they can do anything. Okay, we switch into Giratina-A, farm the Lapras down and get some energy. Since we have some energy lead, we can beat this Giratina-A from the opponent. So they are also using Dragon Breath. Let's see if they shield this or not. They didn't shield. Okay, interesting. They have a Poliwrath in the back and with 2 shields. We have 1 shield, but not very good situation. Let's see how we pull this off. Ice Punch finish us. Finish the Giratina-A. We come in with Swampert. The dynamic punching. Looks like this is a regular Poliwrath. Has ice punch and dynamic punch. It's a regular move, but I believe this will be close. They can get to then icy. Oh, looks like they are trying to farm us down, but they end up being farmed down by our Cloyster. Okay, that's close. If they can farm us down, and we definitely lose. Okay, we are faced with against an Gyarados. Gyarados, it's a iffy matchup. If they do not block this Ice one, they will lose. But if we do not block the Crunch, we will lose. You have no idea. But here, a good move is we can switch in Giratina-A to tank the dynamic punch from their Poliwrath. So as a Poliwrath, you don't have to fire off that dynamic punch at the first time. I mean, you can hold it off in case this situation happens. Now they're now in a good situation. We can finish off their Poliwrath, and Swampert can take care of this Gyarados. Though Gyarados with its water moves, it's so squishy. It cannot take like 2 Hydro Cannon. Okay, so they come in with their Red Steel. Since they switch in this Red Steel, it's locked. It's locked against our Swampert, and plus it's debuffed by the Ice Wand. So we don't give them any chance. We overfarm the Hydro Cannon and just hit this Gyarados as soon as it comes out. Okay, next matchup against Articuno. As we saw before, it's not a hard matchup. We can just beat it without doubt. You just don't need to shield anything. Okay, interesting. They switch into Empoleon. So we don't have a very good answer. If you say it's good, maybe Swampert. But Swampert isn't Swampert isn't a hard counter to Empoleon. Empoleon is such an, let's say that, neutral Pokemon. Okay, we are eating a Blizzard. That's interesting. But I guess it's fine. So we switch into Giratina just because it doesn't have such a good matchup against Articuno. And all our last two Pokemon can take care of Articuno if Giratina takes care of that Empoleon. Then we are totally fine. Okay, Charizard. Okay, we have Swampert with one shield. This shouldn't be hard to deal with. Yeah, honestly, we can take that Dragon Claw, but we will worry that it might be a Blast Burn. But Blast Burn won't take us down from this range. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, we take the Blast Burn with the Swampert and farm this Charizard down with Giratina-A with only a silver health. It's yeah. Well played. Okay. Next matchup, we're faced with an Swampert. They take that ISO one and switch out. But they switch into Melmetal. We have a hard Melmetal counter, which is Swampert. So we don't need to shield those rock slides, but those hydro cannons. Okay, yeah, we predict that they will shield this, so we didn't charge it. Yeah, we need to shield those superpower. Oh, we double shielded the superpower. Okay, looks like we are deciding to farm it down. Let's see what's coming in. Okay, they come in with Giratina-A and immediately switch out to Swampert. I don't quite understand because Swampert doesn't resist any move from another Swampert. But yeah, we're fine with that. So looks like we don't need a third Pokemon. Giratina-A isn't doing anything in this matchup. Okay, that's all. So we have 5 wins out of 5, and Snivy, take it, and let's see. Okay, we gained a lot of points in this set and reached to rank 9. Okay, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, give me a subscribe and also thumb up. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.